Priya, after mom got diagnosed with cancer, you really haven't spoken too much about it. Um, can you share with us what you were thinking when mom got diagnosed and throughout her entire journey?
Yeah, sure. So when my mom was diagnosed in January of 2019, um, I think what went through my mind then was I was shocked because as you've heard from other family members, we know we know that it can happen to anybody. We know that anyone can get cancer, but it's different when it hits home. Um, I don't think it hit me hard emotionally. I don't think I processed it when she was first diagnosed. I was like, okay, she's diagnosed. We're just gonna follow the logical next steps as a family, and I'm gonna be there to support her as a child, um, as well as an adult child. Um, so it was a matter of me just, I feel like, being strong throughout the whole process. And then she had her she had her chemo treatments, and I had to just watch her struggle through that. But at the same time, my mom's so strong that it was I despite what the chemo was doing to her, I knew what the benefits were. I was watching my mom be as strong as she was throughout this, and I don't think it didn't affect me emotionally then either. I just saw it as, okay, my mom's got this. She's going to her chemo treatment. She's working through these treatments as well. So I just saw her as a superhero during that. And then she had her cancer, and I was scared during um, during her surgery for the cancer. I was That was when I was scared, because despite anything that can happen during chemo, despite us trying to be safe and not have anyone who hasn't been around her come near her just for because her immune system was compromised, it was the surgery that really was hard. I was there that day. Surgery is scary because of she's under anesthesia, and just in case anything more came out of the surgery than what we expected from it. I think both of those had me more fearful during the surgery when she was in surgery. She came out great, and then radiation. I knew she was gonna get the radiation, and then essentially she later found out she was in remission down the line, and that was incredible news to hear. Throughout this entire year, for me, watching my mom go through it, I really internalized all of it. I didn't know how to show it. So it was a matter of me being strong on the outside and figuring out how to handle it on the inside. And if you really want to know how it affected me, it actually, with my depression, that's how it manifested for me. Processing her cancer diagnosis, that was one of the reasons I ended up going back to therapy, and going back on to medicine. Her cancer diagnosis, that's...
Do you think, if you remember, mom had she did the genetic testing, right?
Yeah.
And so that obviously helps to determine what risk you and Amy are at for breast cancer. Tell me what was going through your head then, like when she was going through the genetic testing.
I When she was going through the genetic testing, I think I was a little concerned. I don't think I was as much as I probably most people might be.
So then do you worry
Those-
more today about like there's that fear, right? That
There's
mom,
always the fear
right?
that I fear more that my mom's gonna get it again or some other type of cancer than that I'm gonna get cancer. I know it's entirely possible that I could get, despite the genetic test coming back negative then, it is very also likely that even today, the genetic test if she does it again, it could come back positive, and that my sister and I could be, we could be more likely to get breast cancer and it to show up in that genetic test if my mom was to do genetic testing again. But I'm worried every day, but at the same time, I try to live my life every day. I think I'm just honestly more scared that my mom can get cancer again because she's already gotten once before. And as we know, when you get cancer once before, there's a higher chance you could get cancer again.
So let me ask you this, why should people get involved with Leukemia and Lymphoma Society? I mean, for example, mom had breast cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or, we know, for example, John Baker with brain cancer. And, we've had
Right.
different friends going through different types of cancers. But why LLS? Why should we get involved with LLS and donate to LLS?
So, as I've been involved with LS in various aspects through the years, I've learned how much the dollars that LLS raises actually helps the testing that the researchers do. Not only does it benefit anyone diagnosed with blood cancers, they're seeing through science, they're seeing what the treatments and what potential cures can come of for other cancers like breast cancer that like my mom had, like brain cancer like John Baker had, glioblastoma, like Eva Littman's T-cell lymphoma, which is a blood cancer too. But
And Eva's was something that they didn't. I mean, there are some treatments, right? But
every day you're seeing LLS, what they're doing. You're seeing the
Like
science.
new
You're
treatments,
seeing the
right?
new treatments every day. I mean, I will see it I'm more days than not. I am seeing a new
Something that
article,
they've
something
funded.
that's come out,
Right.
something that LLS has funded, that a new treatment is out, or there's a new process in the pipeline of which they will be able to get through the rest of the pipeline and be able to get out to patients. And they're going to likely find that those treatments, whether they're going to see that it's supportive of certain blood cancers, but you're going to see the science because of what they do. They're not just focusing on blood cancers. You're seeing it expanding and saying, oh wow, this treatment can help someone who has breast cancer, who has brain cancer, and I think that's huge, because even the smallest of treatments make such a big difference.
And here's the other thing. I think that almost 80 cents goes towards research or patient, right? It goes towards the mission. And I think what we see is, like you're saying, you give $1. First of all, 80 cents goes towards the mission, LLS's mission.
Yeah.
But it impacts more than just blood cancer, right? So you're getting a lot of bang for that buck.
Yeah, you're getting, I mean, I say it all the time, $1 makes a huge difference.
All right. Thank you, Priya.
Thank you.